Greetings, Wanderer. You there! The arena needs another competitor to round out the next match. The tournament can't go on until we have a leader for the Crows. If you trust in your fighting skills, there are vast riches to be won here at Valor Arena. It's a testament to mortal fortitude and ambition. It was originally Fey, but it passed to us through their own silly rites when Hroth Magnus defeated their champion. I manage the fighters here at Valor Arena, and for the most part I make the matches. Best job in the world, far as I'm concerned. All the fans of the arena would kill for a chance to put their dream matches together. I do it every day. The Crows are always a massive allure for business. The champion doesn't want the tournament to go on until we find a leader for them. It pulls in a lot of revenue for the arena and doubles as a tavern. Well, as I said, the arena needs another fighter to start the next match. What do you say? You look like you could hold your own in a fight. That's the spirit. I hereby induct you into Valor Arena as the leader of the Crows. Your first opponents will be Remus Bloodhawk and his Marauders. Your team's already waiting for you in the Gladiator Pit. Head down the walkway when you're ready. There's always been a team of Crows at Valor Arena. It was a tradition begun by Hroth Magnus, the first champion. A gladiator becomes a crow if she ever finds herself the sole survivor on her team. Hroth took this to mean that the fighter could have done more to help his companions. To him, these fighters were disgraced, and if they wanted to continue fighting, they did so as crows. Today we use the crows to draw a crowd, but the handicap remains. The Crows are only allowed 2 gladiators in the arena at a time, and as team leader you have to fight every match.
There are 100 reasons why one shouldn't fight in the arena, and just as many gold coins for why one should.
Hey there. Do you have any weapons that need maintaining? I'll get it done cheap, and I'll get it done well. I challenge you to find a better blacksmith in the region. The pieces Thora sells are adequate, I suppose. But if you ever buy anything from her, you best let me reinforce it before you go into battle. Magnus knew a good find when he saw one. Paid for my daughter and myself to come from Dalentarth to maintain his gladiator's equipment. She sells armor on Valor grounds. It's adequate equipment, but her pieces don't compare to my handiwork. It's where I make my living, so I can't help but think fondly of it. And my daughter loves it here. They gave me a job when Magnus realized having the best blacksmith in the land on hand would let him make money off of the competitors too. Not much there for me, but I've heard the gamblers think I have a profound effect on the outcome of matches. If a gladiator has the gold to afford my repairs, I may bet his way. Now, Valor gamblers aren't known for their intelligence, but that seems pretty smart.
Good luck out there.
These daggers need some extra punch. Weavy, what would you recommend?
Welcome. Any socketed gems I can remove for you? I'm the best sagecrafter you'll find in these parts. With the arena dominated by physical fighting, you'd be surprised how far a little magic will take you. There isn't a better place in all of Detir to make a living. Can you imagine the work it must take to make a mine profitable? At Valor Arena, if you're good with a blade, can cast a little magic or have some coin to begin with, you're off to a good start. You'll not find me there. Its patrons are too unruly for my liking. And a Fate Weaver makes his living there as well. All the more reason to avoid it. He goes by the name of Franz Engelhardt. I'm as distrustful of him as I am of all of those in his profession. Fate weavers do little good for society. But of course gamblers are just the type of people to throw their money at them.
The arena is a crash course in survival. Once that arena gate closes, no one leaves until the fight is done.
Weapons may fail you in battle, but a potion never will. Well, hello there. Are you suffering from anything, warrior? Festering wound? Magical burns? Good old-fashioned sword stabbing? I've got a poultice for that. A pleasure. Aches and pains? Ringing in the ears? Anything you can't sleep off, I've got a potion for. It's a veritable gold mine. The fighters here are most appreciative of salves and poultices. They pay me an arm and a leg to make sure they keep their arms and legs. I don't have much use for the den. It attracts all manner of riffraff, none of whom have much need for poultices. A fate weaver named Franz Engelhardt has made the den his home. However, I hear he makes good gold off the gladiators and gamblers.
I hope there's an exhibition match today. I'm feeling lucky.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it.
There must be some way to earn some gold from this.
Can I help you?
A dozen bets and not a single win. Blast it!
Gladiator, hope you're ready to win today. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a fan. A fan who makes a motherload off these guys. Valor practically pays my bills. Whether it's putting your money or your life on the line, Valor Arena allows people to live on the edge. In this place, you can win or lose everything, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Dreams are made in this place, Gladiator. Rarely can one be rewarded so handsomely for an educated guess.
Franz Engelhardt, Fate Weaver extraordinaire at your service. Well, this is most unusual. I cannot glimpse your fate. I look at you and all I see is a void. I spend my days here dispensing fortunes to the gladiators and gamblers, for a hefty price, of course. You'll be surprised how often they try to take their frustrations with destiny out on me. Over time, I've learned to defend myself. Not all of them trust in my abilities, but those who do pay handsomely for my services. Whether their fate is favorable to them is beyond my concern. You'll find all manner of fans and gamblers here, all of whom I can turn into gold in my pockets on a good day. Valor Arena has been kind to this Fate Weaver, given me a steady source of income by way of gladiators and gamblers. Your lack of fate is most unsettling.
Greetings, Gladiator.
Step right up, fair den patrons.
What amazes me is she hasn't fallen down yet.
I hope I have enough money for repairs. This study.
Edgard Bastian. Charmed. Always happy to meet a fan. Ah, you're a gladiator. Here to observe the competition, eh? You're certainly straightforward about it. I've been at Magnus's side since he started running these tournaments, and we haven't lost a single one yet. It is truly the jewel of Detir, a place of opportunity where even the least fortunate can make a new life for themselves, as long as they have the skill. Even a few coins for wager can do wonders here. I've seen many who are now well-to-do rise out of the hole of utter poverty by way of the gambling den. We offer many things here, warrior. If all you see is violence and spectacle, you're not looking deep enough. We're the team to beat. We've been tournament champions for years now. We don't plan to relinquish our title anytime soon.
If I deign to speak to you, it'll be in the arena, where my battle cry will be the last thing you ever hear. If you're a gambler, I'm your best bet. If you're a gladiator, I'll gut you. You're standing in it. We're the best team that ever was, that ever will be.
Can't wait to see what the next match will bring. Come back a little later, yes? I'm preparing commentary here. Welcome, stranger. I'm the arena manager and announcer extraordinaire. I also spread word of the gladiators. Remember Ivan the Invincible, the dragon, or Lotus Killer? No? Well, granted it might be because they're dead. A But they had a huge success at the time, and that's all thanks to me. It's tougher than it sounds. Should try shouting over the din of the crowd all day long. The odds are against you, Gladiator. As a team leader, you'll fight in every match, and the Crow's handicap means only 2 of your team fight at a time. I adore the place. Wouldn't have worked otherwise. And where else can one find such bone-shattering entertainment, eh?
Yes, what do you want? I'm a mage. I don't have some grand arena strategy to hide. My magic will tear my opponents apart, whether they know about it or not. My magic's not like that of those academics at the Scholia Arcana. We use the same tools, but our philosophies differ. I don't question why a conjured flame burns more than the soldier ponders the workings of a sword. I am warrior born. Flames are my blade, frost my shield. The House of Valor is as grand as the quality of its best fighters, and people travel from as far away as Dalentarth to watch the matches. We've been the reigning tournament champions for the last 9 years straight. We're not going to lose any time soon.
Are you here to compete? Looks like everyone's too afraid to sign up for the next match. If the Crows find a leader, the tournament can start up again. I'm here all the time. Where else on Amalur do you safely get to see Jotun take a man's head off? Where are you from? People of all races come here from all around to participate and watch people fight for their lives. He was an even better fighter than his son. Everyone says if old age hadn't gotten to him, he'd still be champ. Helga's a regular at the Den, whenever she's not signed up for a match, so I try to be there when I can. I don't have much to say to gamblers like Jokul, though. Even less when it comes to fate weaving. I don't trust that Franz Engelhardt. Good luck out there.
I don't know what I want to buy, but I'll know it when I see it.
Hey there, stranger. You look like you've seen some combat. Care to take a look at the highest quality armor this side of Tatir? Look, Apulos over there would have you believe he can fix any suit of armor better than it was when you bought it. I'm telling you, unless you're wearing Tuatha Prismere you stole off the war front, you're going to want one of my pieces instead. Hacken's the blacksmith here. I wouldn't recommend him for repairs when you could just buy better equipment straight from me. They say he's an excellent sage-crafter, but why would you need sage-crafting when you can buy the finest armor ever made? From me, of course. I've not found a better place in Tatir to sell my pieces. The customers truly appreciate my work. Understandable, considering the life expectancy of a gladiator. It's like fighting a war in that arena. Unless gambling's an interest of yours, I'm afraid you won't find much there. Some brave gamblers make a living out of the den. Our resident fate weaver, Franz Engelhardt, makes his perch there. It seems like only the gamblers and gladiators have found a use for him, though.
Bring me a weapon, and I'll stick a gem in it. My poultices can heal any wound.
Greetings, Wanderer. Head down to the pit when you're ready to meet your team. Head down into the pit when you're ready to begin. You'll pick a partner to enter the arena with you. Hello, newcomer. I'm the leader of the Varani Marauders. I suppose we'll be doing battle soon. Do you have any next of kin? I was thinking I would let them know if anything were to happen to you out there. Only one team is coming back, and it's going to be us. It's been years now since I first climbed those arena stairs. I look forward to doing battle with your team. Vigor's been doing this almost as long as I have. He'll do your team no wrong. He and I are among the few who've been here since the first Magnus's time. There's a lot you could learn from him, but I'm getting ahead of myself. You'll have to defeat us first. This place is a warrior's institution. Even a warsworn would hesitate to fight to the death just for the sake of it. We do it gladly and with passion. Farewell. You're unlucky to face us in your first match.
It's bad luck facing us in your first match.
So you're the new leader. You should brace yourself if you haven't already. Fights in Valor Arena are to the death. I look forward to seeing what you can do. Let us know when you're ready. You'll have to decide which of the three of us will fight with you before a match. Nice of you to ask. The younger fighters don't care about us weathered guys. I've been participating in arena matches for years. Got my start when Magnus put out a call for fresh gladiators, and the old man trained me himself. He'd have hated to see this. The spectacle of it all, I mean. In his day, the only thing that mattered was the fight. The rush of delivering the death blow. He was a gruff man, powerful, and an absolute beast in the arena. I've seen him pound a Lianshi into pulp with his bare hands. Outside of battle, however, he fancied himself a man of principle. Charged spectators just enough to keep this place running. It was the fight he wanted, not coin. He's a fierce fighter, but he sees himself as a moneymaker first, and a competitor second. He's turned the arena into a spectacle. The Fae held rights here, I think. I know they came in flocks to watch and participate like we do. Legend has it that every tournament they held ended in the same way, with the same champion defeating everyone. The matches you'll fight here are to the death, with no quarter, no mercy. It's been this way since the first Magnus won the arena from the Fae. Even with his son turning this battleground into a ridiculous display, with the banners, the announcer. The bouts, at least, remain the same. He paid for workers to haul his lavish house onto the arena grounds. He could have used that money to commission a small army or feed a small town for years. It's utter waste, and I'm not sure his father would have approved. He's green as the grass in Dallintarth, but a good lad. I don't know if he's foolhardy or brave to think he'll make it far in this tournament. She's an alcoholic and a fiend, but she'll match any fighter. And few mages keep as cool a head as she does in a fight. Few mages stay as drunk as she does during a fight, too. She says she requires alcohol to use her abilities. But I've never met a mage like that. I'd tell her she's a liar to her face, but I don't relish the idea of getting set on fire. Let one of us know when you're ready. You will have to decide which of the three of us will fight with you before a match. I'll be here if you need me. Choose your ally wisely.
Greetings. Pleasure to meet you. Name's Helga Swanwhite. I'm your girl if you want sorcery in the next match. Just let me finish this drink and I'll be right behind you. The arena's through that gate to the east. I'd share some of this, but I've only got the one drink. Oh, sorry. Before I got my start here, I'd been studying at the Scholia Arcana. I was quite good at affecting arcane explosions, but I found myself uniquely blocked. I realized I had to be less than sober to effectively cast spells, so I drank. They kicked me out for excessive abuse of drink, called me dangerous and a degenerate. I couldn't help it if alcohol gave me a certain clarity. No one in the arena gives me guff about it, and if they do, they stop as soon as I set them on fire. He's your typical beginner, as far as I can tell. Good with the dagger and not much else. He's the team veteran. Been around longer than both Asa and me. We don't see eye to eye on everything, but he's a reliable choice in the arena. It's like a second home. Oh, I don't bet, but it's the only place on the grounds one can find a proper drink. Adrian gives me a free drink for every 10 that I buy. I think he likes me. A fighter is forced to join the Crows if they are the last surviving member of their team after a match. It's a long-standing tradition that keeps the tournament going as gladiators inevitably fall. Why would we keep fighting then? Well, we have our pride, and I wouldn't have signed up for this if I didn't think I could win it in the end. All I know is that the Fae built this place centuries ago, and Hroth Magnus took it from them. Amalur's better for it, as far as I'm concerned. I watched his last match the day I joined the arena. He was one of the most impressive brute force fighters I have ever seen. Until his son managed to land the killing stroke. His father tossed him about the place like a rag doll. It was odd. Sure, he was old, but in his final moments I thought he looked ill. Don't hesitate out there, it'll get you killed.
Greetings. I guess you're the latest addition to the team. They made me fight a ball last time. It was downright embarrassing. I hope today's gonna be more interesting.
I haven't been here long myself. I've always wanted to rough it as a warsworn. Joined up here to develop a bit of a spine. He's ancient. I'm surprised he can walk around in that armor, let alone fight in it. But he's reliable. She's a terrifying woman, but a good ally to have on your side. A gladiator becomes a crow when he finds himself the last surviving member on his team.
It's a way to keep the tournament moving as teams start losing members. The rule has its roots in a tradition started by the current champion's father. But today it's basically an attempt to draw interest from the fans. Of course, it's not good news for us. The two-man rule means we're at a significant handicap. Valor Arena? It's a place dreams are made of. If you dream of people getting stabbed or beheaded, or burned, very badly burned. The greatest gladiator this place has ever seen. Everyone here hopes for a career like his. Even the current champion pales in comparison. No one's even come close to lasting as long, not to mention performing as well. Think quick out there, and keep moving!
Well met. You'll need someone with a strong sword arm out there, Gladiator, and I've got just that. Very well. Lead the way. As crows, only 2 of us are allowed in battle at a time. And as team leader, you're obligated to participate in each match, and to pick one of us to enter battle with you. There will be no mercy out there. Give no quarter. Welcome one, welcome all to Valor Arena. Today we have the Crows, testing their worth against Remus Bloodhook and his marauders. Victory here means the entire team moves up in the championship. They'll be on a path to face the Lords of Valor. Have at it, warriors. That's the match, ladies and gentlemen. The Crows made it out alive against superior numbers. With crows like these, there's no doubt it's going to be an interesting tournament. My armor could use some repair. Time to see Hakon in the market. Well met. I haven't seen anyone fight like you since Magnus. The first, I mean. We were lucky to have you out there. Only 2 crows are allowed to fight at a time against the entirety of the enemy team. It's doubly tough for you. Arena leaders participate in every match their team enters. We're called the Crows because we survived when the rest of our teams died in battle. With that handicap, you won't find many gamblers betting on us. Choose your ally wisely.
I couldn't believe my eyes out there. You ripped those men to shreds! Where'd you learn to fight like that? Prison? Be careful out there.
Good work out there. That was not a bad first match. We should grab a drink sometime. I need to replenish my store before the next fight. The store being my stomach, that is. This is the House of Valor. You won't find another place in Amalur quite like this. Nothing is sacred here. Your competition is out to maul you, and the management likes it that way. Especially the champion, nasty man. If Valor weren't the only arena on the continent, I'd have taken off a long time ago. Be careful out there.